What if Bobby Wagner to Dallas is the kind of move people underrate in March and then praise like crazy in November? Haha, because that's exactly the vibe I get from this conversation. Everybody gets hypnotized by speed, youth, upside, draft boards, and all the shiny offseason stuff. But once the games start, once you get into 2nd and 6, 3rd and 3, red zone stress, motion, misdirection, bootlegs, and all the little details that kill sloppy defenses, suddenly, a guy like Bobby Wagner starts looking really, really valuable. And that's why I think Cowboys fans should not dismiss this at all. CBS looked around the league and called Dallas's defensive weaknesses one of the most obvious deficiencies in football, then connected Wagner to the Cowboys because he could raise the floor of the whole unit quickly without requiring a break-the-bank contract. That's not hype for hype's sake. That's a football fit. And the more you look at it, the more the fit pops. The Cowboys are not starting from zero. They've got pieces. They've got young linebackers with traits. They've got a new coordinator. They've got an offense capable of carrying real weight. What they don't have is full certainty that the defense will stop sabotaging that offense the way it did in 2025. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. And the official Cowboys coverage already admitted the linebacker position left a lot to be desired last season. So when a player like Wagner is out there, still productive, still respected, still playing with high-level recognition and awareness, it's natural to imagine him as the guy who calms the middle of the field down. And man, that middle of the field needs some calming. Now, for the people stuck on the age number, let me say this. Age matters, yes, but so does role, so does expectation. If you're asking Bobby Wagner to be 2016 Bobby Wagner, that's silly. If you're asking him to be a stabilizing veteran who still averaged 9.5 tackles per game last season, who still diagnoses run action quickly, who still gets the front aligned, and who still gives your room leadership and edge, that is a whole different conversation, and that conversation gets much more favorable for Dallas. Washington's own site described him as still being one of the smartest downhill defenders around, even at this stage. ESPN still has him among the best unsigned free agents for a reason. Yeah, the football brain is still there. And on defense, the football brain can save you from a lot of dumb losses. And let's talk Cowboys identity for a second. What do fans want right now? They want a defense that doesn't feel soft. They want a defense that doesn't look confused. They want a defense that can get the offense the ball back without making every game feel like a shootout. Bobby Wagner doesn't solve everything. I'm not selling fantasy here. But he can help solve some of the grown-up problems. The alignment problems, the communication problems, the run fit problems, the why is everybody looking at each other after the snap problems. Those things matter. And when you're trying to build a playoff defense around a strong offense, shaving off those mistakes can be the difference between 7-10 chaos and a real January push. There's also something I love about the message this would send. Signing Bobby Wagner would say Dallas is not just collecting athletes and hoping they figure it out. It would say Dallas wants a professional in the middle of the defense, a serious tone setter, an 11-time All-Pro future Hall of Famer who can walk into the room and instantly raise the standard of how that group studies, communicates, and plays. That's not small. That's huge, especially for younger linebackers who can benefit from seeing how a legend operates day to day. This is not just about 1 year of production. It's about what that year could do for the whole room. So where do I land? I land on this being a very smart Cowboys move if the number is right. Not because Wagner is going to single-handedly save the defense, but because he could help turn the defense from reckless to reliable, from noisy to organized, from talented but messy to functional and dangerous enough. And when your offense already has enough juice to win games, functional and dangerous enough is a beautiful place to be. Cowboys Nation, tell me what you think. Are you buying the Bobby Wagner fit, or do you want Dallas to keep swinging younger and faster at linebacker? Drop your take below, hit like, subscribe, and let's keep talking Cowboys, because the smartest move in an offseason is not always the one that screams the loudest.